Okay, looks like it's functioning a lot better. And we're not using fucking software. By the way, welcome back. This is me playing with my old setup because my current one kind of sucks. Fuck. Give me a bit. Oh, don't give me that buffer shit. You know it's bullshit. Okay. There is that. Should be getting to go. Thank you for stopping by. I am One Man. We will get started here soon. Not much, Belfie. Doing some video editing real quick before we get started. So I'm monetized and everything's all hunky dory before I start eating some chicken and giving myself a heart attack. We're already starting off the plantation well. We've got a black cook. God, this is awful. I'm awful. But hey, now that we've got it set up to my hardware, it's no longer a problem. I swear I hate this fucking music, though. I hate this music. I hate everything about it. We'll get to it soon. Till then, sit back, relax, and be casual. Bitch, this has a Confederate flag on there. The fuck do you think? Of course it doesn't. Of course it's not for children. Children don't even know what a Confederate flag is. By the way, I'll be using OBS Studio when I'm doing Legendary mode for Yakuza. Because fuck anything else. I am so pissed that Kiwami actually censored, like, a large part of it all. You have no idea how much that pissed me off. Sorry, I'm fixing my be right back to like a picture. Probably gonna look for like a GIF file and transform the GIF file. Will be taken care of soon. Be patient. Sorry, trying to find a good GIF. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Because I think I've got what I need. Alright, where were we last? Okay, Miriam from the plantation, right, okay. With the University Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Again, that's not how a semester works. Semesters are like 90-day periods of time. You don't... Do you even semesters, bro? Oh, don't do this to me now. Do not do this to me now. Oh, that's why. Internet, okay. Oh, alright, I got a good handle on this now. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Brilliant. Brilliant storytelling dynamics right there. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give some relief? Change the subject to school gossip? Are you serious? It's hard to see Miriam like this, and quite frankly, it's quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at this school. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read about in the school message board? Any new deets? Deets? What the fuck is a deet? Is it like the autistic cousin of a beat? Of beats? Okay. Alrighty, whatever you say. This game is fucking weird already. The fuck is a deets? Oh, now you get voicing. Oh, get this, I heard. His name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He's had him ever since he was born from an egg. An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. That thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I heard. Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just a smile. That would be incredible. You both sigh about thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Okay. Real girls don't think this way. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons. Why would measuring spoons be custom engraved out of your hands and onto the ground? Hey. It's Ashley. Ashley? 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 We're just gonna go with Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil. And totally doesn't work for Popeyes. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Well, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Chicken shins? Really? Like, really? You leave Mary's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she just had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Okay. I feel like this is the whole flattest justice brigade right here. So far, Ashley's looking like... Oh, details. Thank you. God, that's retarded. That is mentally retarded. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. This is seriously the flattest justice brigade, which I can't blame them. Because flat technically is justice. Oh, no. But seriously, Ashley sounds like best girl so far. other than Meru. We're not gonna let your really weird insults get to us. Yeah, they are really weird, and she's clearly working for Popeyes. Across the quad. Stop using the term the quad, you fucker. You see Ashley's best friend. Van the man? Okay, these names are getting wackier and wackier by the minute. To the point where Meru's name is like the most sensible name. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem, Van. Jotaro. KFC version of Jotaro. Clearly KFC version of Jotaro. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you as Miriam, but substantially more devious. Does Van's stand have to do anything with chicken grease? I think I would legitimately mark out if his ability was to summon chicken grease. I can't believe that University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. I mean, they might as well. You're only there for 3 fucking days out of the semester. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Smell you later. I'm Gary. But the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. Urging like a virgin. Oh, fuck off! With the encoding overloaded bullshit. Oh, well, no fucking wonder. It's literally spiking the bit rate for whatever reason. Oh, I hate OBS so much. I can't wait to get System Mechanic next month so my fucking shit actually functions. Fix this, please. Ugh. How am I encoding overloaded? I don't quite get this. Okay. I'm just gonna go straight 2500. Well, it's cut down to 2500. Oh god, my chicken allergies are sensing. Oh, is it finally gonna behave? Wow, this only has 10 FPS, okay. Alright. Let's see if we can get this back on track. Oh my god, fuck off! Just fix this. Thank you. Alright. So, yeah, this is going to be a bit spotty. So, we resist urges. Let's go, Miriam. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Disgusting. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Ew. I think you mean thank you? My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop is old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Really? Hi, Pop, I'm Maru, so... Are you gonna make me hold this door? Oh, are you gonna... There we go. Nope. With that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Aww.
Just you, Miriam. Come on. Getting kind of annoyed here. Remove. Remove. We're gonna add a browser feature that puts up the chat. Oh, that's why, okay. So yes, here we go. Just you, Miriam. Even Mary was like, I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, I guess in life, even cute girls like chubby chasing, you know what? So don't feel bad if you're a little too chubby for one winner. Another winner will just pick you right up. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit, even though there's an entire classroom filled with empty desks. Also, who the fuck is this dude? Who is this dude right here in the corner? Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. What? Sprinkles? Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this reasonably cute pup, and why is he in a culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCLSAL. Oh, for fuck's sake. As if their name for their school couldn't get any objectively worse. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I agree. Not gonna... Low-key, having a dog as your main professor is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining, even though he literally eats tasteless garbage. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. You know, in America, that would be considered a terror attack, and would probably put the school on lockdown. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him, it's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan! Colonel Sanders interrupts Professor Dog before he can finish his sentence. Please, call the Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Probably because wherever he goes, he summons 3 vats of oil. Oh, fucking hell, ants. Get off my fucking computer. Oh my god, fucking fix the encoding! Yes, Merson too. What is wrong with this fucking program? Why is my encoding all fucked? I put it on 25. Why is it going to these high kilobits per second? There we go. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this here must be sweaty makes sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Thank you! This is what happens when a Pizza Hut employee tries to join KFC. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot! Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. The greatest culinary academy in the world. Pretty sure there's pretty sure there's plenty of culinary schools that would like to disagree. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await ye. There will be tears. There will be blood. There can only be one. There might even be really adorable tiny food. When all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will let your sporks compete in the broom cooking arena. Well, origami versus that dog in a smelling contest. Oh my god, I love you, Belfast. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Oh, hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet! Let the class is bad enough, but interrupting me monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Okay, I was gonna go for an Elvis voice, but I'm doing a terrible impression of it. So I'm just gonna do a generic, regular voice, one man. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does nobody remember me? You are expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let this be a lesson to your students. This tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his teddy. Wait a minute, why is Clank from Ratchet and Clank in this game? Why don't we get him as a profile pic? I have so many questions. How did we get away with the copyright? You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh my god, you have to really fuck with Clank. Lord. The class burst into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You try to butter him. Oh, let's see if any comments. Nope. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Oh my god, I want to give him a rubber ball. Beef treat! Beef treat! Sorry. You reach beneath your apron and return with a small bit of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Beef? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I could never eat that. You clearly do not belong here. Please remove your apron and then remove yourself from this class in this school. What? I already reached the game over? Wait, so I can get a game over because I gave him a beef treat? Fuck off with that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give him a chicken treat next time. Waiting all day. Every fucking day. Any fucking time now you can leave this wallpaper. It's finger licking good. Oh, I can do a Colonel Sanders voice. Okay. So, well, instead of Sean Connery, I'm doing Colonel Sanders. It's finger licking good. Okay. Chicken snack. There you go. His favorite. Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm donkey drool that nobody fucking wanted. Literally nobody wanted this. Oh my god, we got 4 viewers. You guys are kick-ass for this. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Or, in layman's terms, learn how to bribe the fuck out of your teachers. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Maru, there's still a seat here. Yeah, seems like that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. 2 good options, but which will you choose? I pick Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it in the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. Why am I so good at impersonating Colonel Sanders? This is fucking amazing. That's so inspiring, stunning, and brave. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seats, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz and it's only been 5 fucking minutes. Yeah, it goes about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your eyes sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely, looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree, as chicken is to feather? I'm just gonna say yes. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? I want to say a comically oversized fork, but I'm just gonna say a spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything so long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right. Hey, Sprinkle's a good boy. He's a talking dog that teaches at a culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is perfect score, 5 out of 5. Hey. Wow, be honest. Well, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I mean, this is pretty simple. I know it was just me, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Meru. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school that dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. What are you talking about? It looks nothing like a fucking restaurant. It looks like a standard school cafeteria. What the fuck are you high on? Also, hopefully you like my voicing. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose like Jack Frost. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Like you really needed an adverb before good. Don't put your adverbs before your adjectives. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was... It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha!
That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Yes, Lish. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept that hasn't been around forever. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect Kentucky Fried Chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. Well, that's all I had to share about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament. In case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You want to see what the zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, that was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Says the girl from Pizza Hut. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders and further away from Jotaro Joestar. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this, and she also has thicker thighs out of nowhere. She wants them all to herself. please. Well, Van man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Yes, now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in for some chicken finger goodness. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket. Why is there quotations around bucket? And sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. More like E. coli. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. And I'm going to pick swim towards the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer. Closer. Till your fingertips connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Meru now. There's only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over. I knew I was going to get a game over, but I'm just going to do it again. Just for the fuck of it. I just couldn't resist. I'm sorry, okay? I couldn't fucking resist. I had to pick a bad end. Because it was just too glorious to not be a thing. Oh, please, no more of this encoding issue. Please stop with the encoding issue. This is the best Otome game I've ever played. How is that a novel concept by any definition of the word? Hey, in this bitch! How's it going? I know, I'm doing something very fucking strange. Doing something different this time around. Thought I'd try something whacked out. Yep, it's a KFC dating simulator. And it's the fucking best. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice, well, that's all I have to say about that. I'm sorry, but do not tell me for 1 second that I don't have a good Colonel Sanders voice. I do have damn... Isn't how there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You're way too good at this voice. She'll fade away and classify herself as obsolete. Savor the moment and everything it tells you about... What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same in this case? Probably so. That's kind of the point of this entire fanfic-like visual novel. After tasting his food, you get to try... No, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I have for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy. For all time as I opened a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. I don't know why I have such talent. I don't know why I have such talent voicing Colonel Sanders. I am way too It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Watch the rush. Mr. Mushroom's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got money, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. There's just one secret ingredient, but you can't chill. I use blank. It's something my great-great-grandmother taught me. Blank? Wow, you would have never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Not this music again. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength? Wow, with a big idea to add an additional ingredient that really spice things up? Be modest yet thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Mayor. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they should need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena! For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh, poor Miriam. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aw.
Sure, Mary, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all by herself. All by herself. Two different students quickly take notice. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Oh my god. The mayor's low-key a bitch here. Oh my god, fuck off. Fuck off. I'm sorry, guys. I fucked this up again. I fucking hate this. I hate this. I hate not being able to stream or record anything. Oh, that makes sense. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? We're easily picking Clink. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clink today. It's okay, I already ate. Clink is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clink might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. I like that. Bzzzt. Oh my god, he does. He's sort of adorable in a weird way. He's totally adorable. He's so fucking adorbs. That smile. Don't tell me that's not a smile you'd want to protect. Oh, wait. I forget. God damn it. Fucking fix. Let's see if this fixes it. Yes, it seems to have done so. Sorry guys, this has to be done in 480p. Can't do it any different. So we're back. Alright, back where we were doing here. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Make a basic dish and divide up the steps. The chef is an island. It takes 2 flint to make a fire. You'll get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? You're our grandma. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Are you serious? Can you stop fucking up? Why is my encoding? I legitimately don't understand. Anyway, back to it, son. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Oh, fuck off with the encoding issues. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off my man. Hold on. Hold on. Metal break. Holy shit, what the hell is this doing? That is God tier. It's fucking God tier music. Ugh, no G's fan won't. Well, I'm over here crushing marriage streams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water, turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Meru was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. Apparently, Meru is now gender non-binary. Okay. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. There's no reason for the music to be this epic. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? Huh? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, your hunk of hunks, and your time of need. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine. Not bicker with prima donnas. Partners are chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Is that right? A business man respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Meru as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. I have an unhealthy obsession with being Colonel Sanders. God, this music is addicting. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Meru's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in the hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short stature there. Ah, my nose. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed some boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through your steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He is holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And here we go back with the metal. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy. He realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Van has no integrity. Hold on, right there, Meru. We do not waste food in the worm cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. You throw one more spoonful. You both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes, face? Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you all look on with envy. Interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite at his signature dish, right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike me nose quite right. Methinks the octopus was rushed and may have turned into the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. I mean, seriously? Everyone step back, don't take another bite. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. That's pretty broken. Oh, for fuck's sake, why is it doing this to me? I'm not sure. The professor's here to make enough money. Hello. I'm Markiplier. And I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by a really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you gotta go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. Yeah, shut up, Discount Sands. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of when I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time you develop the feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Mayor? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night. Never stopping. Never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. Where's your foul entrance with all that harsh? Should I now shores may grant him like wishes floating on a shooting star? Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Okay, Neptune, shut up. Now, are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed the guy? Oh my god, my nose. You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster? A Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Yep, indeed. Indeed, skill driver, indeed. Oh, I'm so annoyed. No matter what I do, I can't get rid of the encoding overloaded bullshit. So I'm gonna try and do something. Ow, my nose. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What? What will you do? Oh my god. You fucking legend. Psyops, you fucking legend. You decided to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Really? There's only one? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack. You decided to go on the attack. Worked last time, right? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster will forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You decide to go on the attack. Which will attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight is. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage for the attack. You take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Again. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster using Chia Sauce onto the line of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable. Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Wow, villain, your reign of terror staff here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy with 1,000 chickens. Pop Pie Power Pinch. Pop Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. What on earth is going on in this game? Smart monsters defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive mine. Student debt, loan destruction. Oh my god, the disappointment is real. Student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Spore monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You're continuing to trash, Romero. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to first be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken in the cover. God damn it. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds really familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams are weird. Awake on day 2 and you attempt to process the wild visions you had, whether memories or premonitions. It seems to be more of an acid trip. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. Like him, as in like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast. There's something about him. I like him. Like him. I mean, to be fair, it's perfectly natural to like Clank. There's nothing wrong with liking Clank. Clank is best boy, and I will hear no contradictions to the contrary. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And was also the convertible that he himself rode in. Yeah, whatever. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker. language translation here. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am with the Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. I'm sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're home before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me something to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. And the flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. I think you're being very literal with the meaning of spices here. Hello, Gaming Rinse. Welcome. I'm One Man. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And hopefully OBS doesn't fuck me over. Okay, let's see here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking. So we stay in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone. Cough, Fibber, cough. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Oh, for fuck's sake. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret? Show it to Bestie. It's the Eye of Newt. Yeah. Eye of Newt? Wow. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school and on a horse. I love how Colonel Sanders is both Colonel Sanders and the Old Spice guy at the same time. Run to him or stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horses are thing of beauty. And for acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse stance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Kinda like me narrating right now. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. What a horseful beaut you have here. Dang it, that's what I just said. Oh, Maren just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. They got food poisoning. We're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile, as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. With that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you must know that it is really bad. The counterfeiting recipe is bad. Experimenting with restricting ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Wow, that's actually a good insult. Acts like you're not interested in, but really trying to get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping as you try to cover your track and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting rivals who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor cooking, aren't you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Sometimes I kinda cringe, not gonna lie. This game's pretty cringeworthy. Sorry guys, typing some stuff here. Ashley, being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity, it takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Okay, Jotaro. Finally get a look at what it was that they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found at your encounter with the sport monster. It's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides a book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. Damn my fucking chair. You notice that they just haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's still time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, you watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Biz, womp. Clank is best character. I'm just gonna say it right here now. Clank is best character. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Worm fist. Van Van jumps to attack Clank Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think they must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Okay. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true star of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn. And now we're going to take a piss break. And I need to get some water and such. So I'll be right back. Enjoy some Tales of Berseria wallpaper. I'm back. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his fur dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles retains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we will review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want us to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed the name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food right in front of you. Well, Meru? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want the samples? Shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Oh, god damn it. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Ooh. This guy again? That's actually my reaction. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is believe. Cough, cough. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Cough, cough. Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill. Cough. The prophecy. Cough, cough. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth. Now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes, so I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday? Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. lunchtime competition, huh? Count me in. Good one, Reverend. I like your gumption, Mayor. I'll be watching your performance. Now, students, please settle down. This is the lunchroom, not the sports scene court. Finally, a little sense, you breathed a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. Fuck it. The hard way builds solid lay a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope the message lifts your directory. Why on earth does this have incredible soundtrack music? This is insane. The soundtrack is actually really fucking good. Why is this soundtrack so good? Style, boil some water for the potatoes. Think faster. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature is this? A while about? Nail that. That's right, but who comes without knowing that? Winner gets a rub me furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. A lantern and experiences. That's right, you may not know the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you got some basic stuff going, it's time to elevate your craft. That's wrong, what do you mean? This is your shot, you're not gonna miss it. Hello. You try to shut down the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Well, it's maybe... Fuck. I believe in you, Mayor. I love how I make the wrong choices and then feel like an underdog and you guys can root for me. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls gravy to fill it? What a hunk. Fuck off. You may not have any hands, but Mario does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. You hear everyone talking and realize your error was, but Meru, no! Colonel shakes his head in shame. What you have to find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. If you don't stop what you're doing right now, this battle is over. It can't be. It was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look in your hands. You simply can't go on. Oh no, it wouldn't be fair compared to an account of Meru's entry. These Pringles will... Well, I suppose you should tell us at least you're prepared. Because on this... Oh my god. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate on the top of the junk and he's in out the way. Simplicity isn't a strong suit, is it, Ashley? Internalize the rage you feel. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an also awful person. Meru, come and fight down. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you discreetly. I know you heard him right now. Not just from the devastating launch, but from that red in with the mixture and that small fire. We should get to that checked out. And finally, can't you just let me lose? I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never forget Master Chef. Family is part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I'm watching the oyster man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked over the paths and rough right dead inch. I was passionate about life, but then I fell as an obstetrician? An obstetrician. There we go, so you got it. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about lifestyle, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. Why am I so good at this? I do not know why I'm such a good Colonel Sanders impersonator. It's fucking mental. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assumed I've got it all together. Well, it's sure now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, flavor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. A new dream is pure, it's honest. It's something that a humble man and a crispy pursuit can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that'll bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. So the moment grows intimate, you're threatening shit on presence. Oh my god. Not another spork monster. Why? Why is this soundtrack so damn good? I don't think what Mary is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Certainly like to eat, don't we, Adam? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and devour some one gulp. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil student who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at this school. Magic spellbook. Precisely. Borko used to have a copy somewhere else. Hey, sounds like there's bad cooks. Come back to my hideaway, we can discuss. Personal invite, you can't imagine what Colonel Sanders told me about. Please let it be the plantation. Looks like you live such an upset like Colonel Sanders. Everything can be an adventure if you approach a right attitude. A long girl made a decision that never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's some... just a side dish that I've been thinking with, trying to find the right balance of textures and flavors. Not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or crispy or both, perhaps? Yeah, I'm not doing too many effeminate voices much. I've reached peak exhaustion. Now you got him right where you want him. Sure. You decided that you're ready as ever to be to share original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish we can keep it on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Oh my god, Mero invented coleslaw. Magnificent. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can taste it later and think back in its memory. You could offer him to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourselves comfortable. I'll be back in just a minute. Really? Interesting. There's like... I was about to say, the first thing I'm thinking of... the urn. Oof. Poor guy. You notice a really, very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? The truest dead bird of the great state of Kentucky. you? Didn't you see him in the middle of something with 2 question marks? Why? Power tool. Summer 69? No, it's one of the super recipe. It's... I wonder who my friend Pete is. Maybe this is where I discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo of sports, I figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That removes the drumstick, he seems to be waving like a rattle. Confirms the baby pictures just themselves. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company who founded it. Am I right? I love how there's like subtle pieces of commentary here and there. It's fucking amazing. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. I think for a moment, what number is the most important to Sanders? Then it dawned on me. As soon as you turn the dial to 1111, safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Alright, we'll find it. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and found a row of his signature white suits hanging within. Take one off its hanger and try it on. Jacket is a bit big for yourself and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug. Breathing in. Since they say homeless with how it is this what they meant? Aww. I don't usually loan this out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh, crap, the jacket. I have to take it off. Fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I'm developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the check and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Meryl? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Holy shit, I actually like this route. How... This is the second time that an indie visual novel impresses me. Why is this? You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. Today is the day to change the rest of your life. You think about the new ingredient you just learned about. Some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast. Your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just went up. don't think that's the right term. Meticulous is not the term you're looking for here. I don't think you do words very well, Mario. You taste Colonel Santa's food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. Sure, would you share that word perfect match? How presumptuous. I should use that term correctly. My cuisine, your taste buds, that ish. Such confidence, such grace, kitty worlds flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. And with the right ambitious partner, I know it can't fail. This partner to be talking to you, it's all happening so quickly. Overcoming it with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Still one more day of school on throw. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. Yeah, fun to find surprise. Your best there's for waiting for you. Alright. It's okay, I was just... The Saga of Miriam. Hear it up, man. Sure, but... You'll not believe what happened on a date. Okay, cool. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. Alright, cool. But he was just as interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I'm like, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Seriously, bro. Seriously, bro. Clank, I swear. Clank's best buddy. Sorry about that. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Yeah, that's weird, actually. Everything about that is weird. Okay, so back to what I was doing. So she's going out with a machine. I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't get married in time to hold the story over. Following into the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. Alright, so gladly got some water here. You what? Nothing happened but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Yowie wowie. Mary tells me Wait, why is there only one choice? Why didn't you just put her as a dialogue text? Being obsessed with the Colonel Sanders is wrong. You don't want to be right. That's amusing. After a short argument, we have both agreed to go your separate ways. You two are horrible. Why didn't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person in this. Okay. This guy's got some sound logic. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. I'll never give up effort. Colonel Sanders' rise is just being boiling over. Naturally to a person he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Mary, how's that man feeling? I'm sure you'll be back and finding fun by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Actually, you're not Donald Trump. Technically, I don't believe in winning when it's decided. But your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Meryl. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts on the class, Colonel? I'm always discussing the fine art and fine good foods. See you in Sam, Mayor. Nobody, Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is. You walk across the quad to get some distance. Whoa, what's that book? Looks like bad news. There's something I found laying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I can think of one surefire way to find out. I could use this spell here that says it will erase every one I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it will... That is way too drastic. Can you do something else, like anything else? Not really dark magic? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a minute? No, no, no. Don't do it after all. I want you all to know I feel something of a dark moment's coming on. But I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little mouth scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly.
apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much of the world satisfies like ungraded work. My, Mary, were you studying something with this cinnamon? I've been studying on a lecture series about the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Meru, for reminding me to tell about this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, well, before going any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Fucking hell, Clank! 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 I told you to save it for after class. This is... You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But now you had to show off to your cool kid friends about, Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. Watch us form a love triangle mid-air with the sand. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Biz. Yeah, well, it doesn't make it a great date. Beep. Where? Fucking hell, I hate voicing Clank. And take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain. Or off a cliff for all you care. Sappy. No. Clank means the shutter. Beep. No amount of seasoning gonna make you want to eat that, Clank. In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay? Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like this. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't get distracted from the last lies ahead. The final competition showdown, the challenge exam trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I can smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Your tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. No, fuck off. She could be happy. It's got Clank. Me and you are gonna cruise through his final test and hit the carpool lanes in Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagine the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to brace the feeling all over. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel status, styling right off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but sure there's money out there. It's not Pop or Plank or anyone else today, tomorrow, and this whole year, so what? You're a special person who wouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from your cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you're pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before the exam. You decide to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location refined, the challenge, the test, the will, test, the courage, test, the talent. A chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed band man. and its eviler counterpart, Ashley. And as planned, after practicing for months, making this dish come second nature to you. Your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Mara, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. No, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Popeye has begun to bake and the smell is really filling space around you. Visualizing, huh? Lost no Brad. I was hoping you were here cooking something very delicious. You usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry. But the last time you let Colonel Sanders get into your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. But that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. Doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. Mars does can smell Popeye from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know it was a Popeye just from the smell? Not just a Popeye, but a chicken Popeye, with an all butter crust. My nose is telling me something else. Oh no, it's burning. No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning in a second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best Popeye I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook it with everything they've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes, part of their usual over-the-top Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, being small, or whatever. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. Why am I so obsessed with voicing him? I am disturbed by my ability to voice Colonel Sanders so well. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting really serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as if it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients. Best friend Baster Blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Wow. Even Clink gets in on it. $5 pressure point chicken cooking technique. Oh, that's actually cool. Wait, when did Clink learn to speak English? It's the singularity as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen. Self-destruct. Van Van quickly unplugs Clang and rolls up out the back door of the arena. As your friend... Jesus Christ, you're fucked.
Hey, to be fair, he did say no rules.
I'm gonna do it the hard way. I believe in you, Mayor. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Mayor, since we were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, shortcut time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, bud. Marion tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. However, you doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. Well, that's nice. You guessed it, sorta. You're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup, back in the old country. You can feel spork monster wanting to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where it came from. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch on the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's like kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during school. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. What is with this soundtrack? It's fucking amazing. There's no reason for it to be this amazing. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange. Culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for it. Yes, Mary, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fangs back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds. I will share the word of my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you're powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven can't be served. Don't worry, dear Meryl. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his respect. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you, and oh my god, this soundtrack's awesome. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese and time's almost up, so you're going to need it. The Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Apparently the rules have never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. I know, right. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects. Are you suggesting if we're combining forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. The time explained is the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clink. From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. How? How's he flying? Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his own pants. Pop, get down over there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. What? Is that some sort of weird joke? It looks like Pop is in the meat elimination challenge. Sure. You kids and your pranks. I'll say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly your book of material. Wait a second, pranks, clank! Where did that pressure cook-off roll off to? You wait to hear... Wow, uh-oh. Three days is not a long semester. Actually, it's not even a semester, let alone a long semester. Miriam, please step forward and describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, so delicate. Is that the teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. What? Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked up myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue. Sublime, would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A plus. Really good. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mary, for helping me believe in myself. Bound when you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and axe-home urchin smell, topped with caviar. Probably the worst idea we had. Did you just kill one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. Bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. Bit much is my kind of brand. Or kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in stiff to Uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to pull at it erratically, causing the custard, blah blah blah. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Good. Yo, me tongue. No, not an allergic reaction. I can't eat it. I keep it stuck in my tongue. Me tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Right? Obvious is obvious. Dejected. Van does not go gentle into that quiet night. Disqualified for glamour? I don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. More and I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm down me agitated tongue. Next, student. Actually, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it is quite delightful. However, I'd ask you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile, meant to be a display piece. You missed the point! Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Thank you, Meru. Got toast in your ears or something, Meru? I told you, it's a display piece. You don't get the fucking point. Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at the cooking school. Yes, yeah, which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I go to the college on eating school for the hungry. I suppose I could smell if you absolutely insisted. But don't breathe too hard. It might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms out to dedicate herself to being the best. This isn't the last you heard of me either. If this class doesn't get much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs? Well, it began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese. Has become something else. He examined it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. We're somewhere in the room. A literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you'll give me this thing and completely blow me away. Am I have 49 years of life? Wait, dog years, okay, never mind. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Sprinkle's handing out passes like Oprah Winfrey passes out cards. There you go, see? Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares you have passed. Everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete, and everyone has graduated... Wait, school year? Wait, I thought it was supposed to be a semester. Even though it's not technically a semester, and it's actually 3 days. Let alone, the fact that it's using semesters instead of trimesters. Now that the school year is complete, everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as a site for the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor, right. Van and Ashley tell everyone they committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. Douglas is not the congratulation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the smoke monster he's talking about. Party monster. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking, and she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. A crown? Welcome back, Bob. I didn't know. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam except a diploma. So I handed me directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clink, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Boy, still doing the talking thing. I am Clink, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I should feel I can do it this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. Well, don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt to the robot. No, 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 no. This is wrong. Being a cunt is not being mature. Miriam, you're acting like a cunt. No thanks. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens up and plane disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Please, yes, it's a $5 fill-up. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man, but I reminded people to go out and buy my chicken. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Mary, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, but ain't you telling me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University Cooking School Academy for Learning. Just to name a few. Internally is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. Wearing her clothes, silk pantyhose, walking around in women's underwear. I have no idea why I just came up with that idea. But hey, I can't really do anything about that. I'm a weirdo. And once I'm with 100 shots and up and running, I'll be ready to take a dinner, and I'll be glad to spend it together with you, Meryl. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Work together? I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? It's good to be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of it when you tour, shine with this other love of life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh, my dear Mary, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Well, that was I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Let me know in the